OCAmedia Sports presents Friday Night Live. Tonight, in a special homecoming broadcast, the Oregon Panthers take on the Watertown Goslings. And now, bringing you tonight's exciting game action, seated at the pinnacle of Panther Stadium, is Dancing Dan Dean and Kean the Hawk McCauley.
And welcome to Friday Night Live on this 6th day of October, 2017. Dan Dean here along with Kean McCauley, coming to you live from Oregon Panther Stadium, where your Oregon Panthers are taking on the Watertown Goslings on this epic night here. Homecoming in Oregon, Wisconsin. The winner of tonight's game goes to the WIAA playoffs. The loser still has a shot if they win next week. But hey, everything's on the line tonight, Kane. What do you think?
Absolutely, and of course it's senior night too. It's the last home game for Oregon, so it's senior night here in Oregon, Wisconsin, and those seniors are going to have a lot to say. 30 seniors graduate this year from this football team, Dan. It's a huge senior class, a lot of leaders down there, a lot of names that we've been calling for the last couple seasons, and we have the typical lineup down there with everybody dressed up with a little baby picture of them on top. We don't have a bio tonight. Maybe we'll get one at halftime here. We can run through some of the guys and some of the names. But it's drizzly out. It's rainy. A little bit of a nip in the air. But everybody's ready for some football tonight. Yeah, and hopefully the worst is yet to come as far as the weather. Hoping the lightning holds off, we get this game in, and everybody gets home safely.
I concur. Well, they're doing the introductions here for senior night. And we're going to cut over there so we can listen to the announcements of the seniors.
And now the senior players for your Oregon Panthers at running back and safety, number 5, Derek Bralenthen. At running back and linebacker, number 10, Jack Summers. At quarterback and defensive back, number 11, Cedric Gerard. At receiver and defensive back, number 13, Jalil Turner. At receiver and defensive back, number 14, DeAndre Burrell. At running back and defensive back, number 17, Cardell Phillips. At running back and linebacker, number 33, Ryan Machak. At tight end and linebacker, number 34, Hayden Bell. And unable to be here tonight at running back and linebacker, number 42, Stephen Norland. At running back and linebacker, number 33, Brett Wanabo. At running back and linebacker, number 45, David Ortega. At offensive lineman and linebacker, number 50, Sam Reynolds. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 51, Henry Mills. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 52, Nathan Newton. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 56, Cole Zander. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 60, Derek Skibba. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 62, Bill Outhouse. At offensive and defensive lineman, number 64, Connor Drake. At offensive offensive and defensive lineman number 70, Landon Tice. At offensive and defensive lineman number 72, Jared Wagner. At offensive and defensive lineman number 74, Noah Carpelania. At offensive and defensive lineman number 76, Oscar Reyes. At offensive and defensive lineman number 78, Dane Imhoff. At receiver and defensive back number 80, Noah Anders. At tight end and linebacker number 85, Harry Kasanik. At tight end and defensive end number 86, Brandon Blanky. And at tight end and defensive end number 88, Dylan Hine. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior members of your 2017 Oregon Panthers football program.
Well, Keane, I tell you what, pretty nice to see such a large senior class out there. And a lot of those guys have seen a lot of playing time since they were sophomores.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of emotions going to be coming out on the field here tonight. A lot of testosterone as well. But yeah, 30 seniors graduating this season, along with two cheerleaders that joined them.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple guys down here, and I'm not going to say it's because it's probably the last Turner we're going to see through here, but Jaleel Turner and Jack Summers, Wanabo, that kid has been a grinder for the last 3 years here. We're going to pause here for the national anthem. Well, a fine rendition by the Oregon Marching Band over there, playing the national anthem live there. Getting drenched over there. And how about a shout out to our camera and production crew? Those guys are in full rain gear down there, trudging up and down the sidelines. We got tarps and canopies hanging up here. We got stuff wrapped in plastic. We got towels. And what a great night for football.
Oh, it really is. Here in Oregon, Wisconsin. Last home game, kind of sad to say already, Dan.
Well, you never know. We might get a home playoff game, Cam. We win these last couple games
you're right.
here.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm hopeful of that.
Be optimistic.
And I tell you, not going to be an easy matchup tonight. Watertown matches up really good with the Panthers tonight. Very similar, and right down to their record. Both 4-3, both 3-2 in conference. And there we go, the gentleman of the Oregon-Brooklyn VFW representing the colors and presenting the flag tonight. And I know I say it every week, but Some of the finest gentlemen I've had the privilege to know down there. And it's a packed house tonight. Homecoming, senior night, last game of the year. We got everything tonight.
Yeah, we're packed in here like sardines. And Oregon won the toss, and it will kick off to start things off. Here's Jack Hoffel with a on-the-ground squib, and he downed it right away at the 25.
Well, again, like I said, lots of similarities on these two teams, both with some pretty high-powered offenses. Both defenses have struggled from time to time on the season. But Oregon, of late, the last couple weeks, has really stepped their game up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, it's almost as like the defense is as much fun to watch as the offense, absolutely.
Forcing turnovers every week, interceptions, big sacks. It's been a fun to watch.
Watertown likes to go to the air, and they'll start things out with a 4-receiver set. We've got Dylan Fagerland under center, looking for the sideline for the play from his coach.
And Fagerland, one of the top quarterbacks in the conference here.
Clayton Goodman next to him, handoff to Goodman. A little bit of slippery there, finally brought down there by number 32 for Oregon.
Kloss in there on the tackle. 1-yard gain there. And the defense looking to make a statement here early.
3 wides again here for the Goslings. Looking to pass. He's got his man, number 2 for Watertown, Ryan Hayden, with a quick reception. And now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Needs to let him know to run the clock. So 3rd and 5 here for the Goslings now. Fagerland looks to pass on the.
Oh. He's going to get the first down there.
Yeah, nice complete pass.
One of the Oregon defenders, I believe it was Summers, he gave a pump fake, and Summers looked like he was going to jump the route and pick that. But he held up on that throw.
Oh, 1st and 10 for the Goslings now. Fagerland in the shotgun. Lateral pass is going to go out of bounds.
They're going to say it was forward.
Forward pass.
Kissling has become pretty solid there at that outside linebacker slash defensive back position.
Bringing a dry ball in from the sidelines.
It's sloppy down there, and I tell you what, probably going to be the difference maker in the game tonight is going to be turnovers. Who can protect that ball and hold on to it in these wet conditions?
Just a fine miss coming down. 10:30 left to play in the first quarter. Fagerland in the shotgun. Clayton Goodman standing next to him. Quarterback keeper, and
he can run, but hey, not fooled right there. Henry Mills in on the tackle. I'll give his older brother credit. He hasn't played for quite a few years here.
Well, 3rd and long here for the Goslings. Oregon's defense looking to create a turnover here. Watertown taking a lot of time getting their plays in from the sidelines. Third and 11 here for the Goslings.
And they're counting down. We got it off with 1 second to spare.
He's going to hang it out there to dry. Did he catch it? No, incomplete pass. So that'll be a 4th down. Nice job by Oregon's defense.
Now, I'm going to say this. Oregon, I'm going to say, is going to have a little bit of an advantage tonight. They have more of a ground-oriented attack when they need to. And if they can establish a good running game, it's going to be a little more difficult to pass tonight.
So Cardell Phillips back to receive the punt from Watertown.
And if there's one thing we haven't seen Cardell do yet this year, it's take back a punt.
Paul Kujowski back to kick off for it. Now high snap over his head.
Uh-oh!
We got a potential
Here comes
turnover right
Summers.
here.
Oh,
He's batted down. It's going to be Oregon's ball no matter what. Inside the 5-yard line. So you talk about turnovers, Dan, and there's the first one given up by Watertown.
And I tell you what, the long snapper there just sent it sailing over his head. And Summers was, he had a beat on it. He tried to get that kickoff, but Summers was all over him. Here he comes, and boom!
Here's Cedric Gerard in for the offense now. Out to the white side is Jack Hoffel, single wide receiver. Phillips and Zudu in at the wings. And off to
DiMaggio up the
dashing
middle.
Dylan DiMaggio. He pushes forward. It's going to be just shy. They haven't marked it yet.
Oh, I thought he was in. They're gonna put him down at the 1-foot line.
So second and goal, just inches away.
Wow, it's a heck of a spot. Look at that. You don't think you can fit a piece of paper in between the tip of that ball and the goal line. Got a great camera angle right down on there.
Here's Gerard under center. Quarterback sneak, he'll push
He's
forward,
in.
and that's in. Cedric Gerard with a touchdown. And a touchdown, Oregon! Oregon to take first blood here on the Bills scoreboard.
Well, Gerard came out of the end zone there looking for somebody to high five. He didn't see anybody around. He's like, somebody give me some love down here. Here he goes again. There's the push right there. Look at the push by the offensive line. Boy, they shoved that whole pile forward about 2-3 yards.
Here's the point after tip from Jack Hoffel. It is down, it is up, and it is good.
And that looked awfully good.
8:48 left to play in the first quarter. Oregon first up on the Bills scoreboard tonight. Your Oregon Panthers 7, Watertown Goslings 0.
Well, I tell you, the offense and the defense both coming up big here. The defense, actually, I should say the special teams with the big play. And the offense able to punch it in from 4 yards out in 2 plays.
Absolutely. Hey, Dan, while we got a moment here, I want to remind everybody that OCAmedia reminds you to please support our sponsors. The Oregon Community Bank, Bill's Food Center, William R. Torrest and Associates, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon and Urgent Care Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Maria's Pizza, Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor,
Yummy.
the Oregon School District, and the Oregon Chamber of Commerce. So deja vu all over again. Here's Jack Hoffel ready to kick off to the Watertown Goslings.
Now we're barely 3 minutes into this game. Panthers have drawn first blood.
Jacob Krogan along with, looks like Jack Sherman, no, 45. Daniel Denault.
Ooh,
He'll
slippery
take it
down
from
there.
the 3-yard line, just where all the plays had just happened. He'll bring it all the way up to the 25. I think they're going to mark it just over at the 26-yard line.
And I like that. You know, I kick one deep to them. You know, they tried that squib kick. It's wet earlier, maybe hoping for a mishandled ball or what have you. But Hoffel's got a good leg. He can put it right down to the goal line almost every time.
First and 10 here for Watertown. Dylan Fagerland looking for the play from the sidelines. Boy, they take a lot of time, don't they, Dan?
They do.
Handoff, number 42, around the left side, trying to get to Wade far to the outside. Drugged down. First man on that tackle there was Jack Summers, number 10. Gain of 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8. three wide receiver set here for the Goslings. Split to the near side here is Ryan Hayden. Senior wideout for the Goslings. Al Fagerlund in the shotgun. Here's a snap. And hit from behind. And the ball is out. They're going to call it incomplete. No, they're going to call it a fumble.
And Summers, oh no, excuse me. Number 50 there, Sam Reynolds, coming up with the ball.
Senior Sam, number 50, from the blind side. Fagerlund never saw it coming.
I didn't know if they were going to say that he had those throwing, but no, it popped straight up. His arm wasn't coming forward. That was a great play by the Panthers defense.
Yeah, you can see in that replay there, Dan, that yeah, it was definitely a fumble. Hit him before he was able to throw it. Here's Gerard now back under center for Oregon. 1st and 10 from the second turnover from Watertown. Back handoff to DiMaggio over the right tackle. Gain of 2. Carter Erickson with the play from the sideline. Oregon Panthers come to the line of scrimmage. Single wide out to the left. DiMaggio in the backfield. Reverse over to Phillips.
With a nice move. He's going to get
to the outside. Nice block by Erickson.
Hurdles over the receiver and Erickson.
Touchdown, Oregon. Carter Erickson able to seal that last defender, Dan.
And then Phillips with a little hurdle. Here we go. Makes a move, sheds a tackler, comes around that corner. There's Erickson, and boom, high step right over that tackle. Into the corner of the end zone. Oregon making it look easy here early. But we talked about turnover is going to be the difference in this game, and Oregon has the first 2.
Here's Jack Huffle with his second extra point, and it is good. 7:12 left to play in the first quarter. It's your Oregon Panthers 14 and the Watertown Goslings 0.
Well, Keen, I tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better start for the Panthers here. Like I said, they're already jacked up because it's homecoming, it's senior night. I mean, this isn't looking good so far for Watertown.
Not at all. Yeah, we talked about the turnovers early on, and it's been at the hands of Watertown. Two miscues, and Oregon able to capitalize on both of them. A lot of ball left to play here tonight. Oregon Panthers Stadium, October 6th, 2017. Kean McCauley along with Dan Dean and the whole production crew here at OCAmedia, bringing you this game live streaming at OCAmedia.com.
Well, Hoffle's leg's going to get tired here the way this game is going.
Yeah, we're going to go for the low kick now. Taken from the 10. On his feet, trying to get to the left side. Still on his feet, all the way up to the 32-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Watertown Goslings. Hayden Bell in on that tackle. Took care of the Gosling. Oh, 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers set. Fagerlund back in the shotgun. Trying to go with the hard count. He'll look to the sideline for the play. Jonathan Nolesko back to pass.
Oh,
and that one was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Jaleel Turner had visions of a pick six there, Dan.
He was looking at it. That throw would have been on target. Turner would have been dancing into the end zone.
Overload to the near side now. Here's Fagerlund, back to pass, looking in the flats. He's got a man open. Reception is good.
Oh, he's shedding tacklers
Yeah,
there.
he's got enough for a first down. Corey Stas, the recipient of that play. Gain of 11 on the play. Make it 12. Now we got 3 wide receivers to the near side. A lot of time here again for the Goslings. Handoff.
When he slips down, Kloss had him in his sights, though.
Yep, I think that was inevitable no matter what there. Don Kloss breathing down his neck. That'll bring up a 2nd and long. Let's call it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 13. Again with the 4 wide receiver set. Here's Fagerland. Reynolds stands up. Middle linebacker. Here's a snap, back to pass. He's got his man in and out of his intended receiver. Daniel Denault, the intended receiver. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
And Denault, just a sophomore there. Getting a lot of playing time all season.
So here's Oregon's defense looking for another turnover on downs. Moving personnel around here. Boy, I can't believe that the back judges is starting to count. It just takes forever for them to get the play in. Here's a quick pass.
Ooh, a nice one-handed grab there.
And a nice tackle there by number 32, John Kluss. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And let's call it 4 yards. And it looks like Watertown's going to go for it here.
I don't think they have a choice the way things are going so far.
So Oregon trying to get the crowd into it here. 4th and 4. Fagerland in the shotgun. Snap, looking to pass. Pressure. He's rolling out now. It slipped out of his hands. It's going to be another fumble. The referee was right there. It definitely slipped out of his hands when he went to throw.
Well, Sam Reynolds had a beeline on him, and I'm not going to say he got scared, but he went to try and do something with that ball, and it just came flying out. There it is.
So just
Reynolds,
like that.
Reynolds came in there just like a dart.
Sam Reynolds with another turnover here for the Panthers. It's going to be Oregon 1st and 10 from the Watertown 40. 5:01 still left to play in the first quarter. Jack Hoffel to the far side now. Zudi in the backfield along with DiMaggio. Handoff to Zudi. Round left tackle, still on his feet. He's twisting and turning. He'll pick up 2 yards on the play. Keon Zudi.
Well, since Wanabo's been out, Zudi and DiMaggio have been sharing the workload. And between the two of them, they've racked up some pretty impressive numbers over the last couple games.
Carter Erickson comes to the near side now as a single wide out. Dylan DiMaggio in the backfield. Now they'll flip things around. Cedric Girard under center, man in motion, handoff to DiMaggio. Over the right tackle, pickup of a yard. Oregon playing it safe so far on the ground.
Well, I'm not going to say that it's not smart because it's worked out to their advantage. They're just trying to hold on to the ball and not make the same mistakes Watertown's made here. Watertown with 3 turnovers here in the first quarter has just been costly as can be for them.
Here Girard under center. Back to pass now, rolling out. They have some pressure. He's just going to have to let it go, but he's got a man open there.
Got him!
And it's going to be a reception.
Henry Kesnich out there.
Harry Kesnick, the tight end.
Look at that. Oh, what a play.
Listed as a running back and defensive back, but that's got some fine tight end play right there, Dan.
I'll tell you what a play by Gerard. Elude that tackler and make that throw on the run.
Never panicked. Phillips in motion. Handoff to DiMaggio over the right tackle, still on his feet. Grinding down there. Nice pickup. Looks like a pickup of about 7 or 8 yards.
Now DiMaggio just has a nose for finding those holes there in between the tackles.
Gain of 7 yards on the play. Hoffel to the near side. Here's Gerard. Hand off to DiMaggio. He'll fight for it. Gain of 2.
That's going to be close to a first down there.
Oregon knocking at the door again here for the Watertown Goslings. Jack Hoffel comes to the far side. Dylan DiMaggio in the backfield. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Here's Gerard. Handoff to DiMaggio. Met at the line of scrimmage. Tries to get more. Is not going to make it. I got to believe we're in 4-down territory here on this sloppy night, Dan. Comes with the play number 13, first time into the game on offense. Jaleel Turner. 4th and 1.
A big play here for the Panthers.
Handoff.
He's going to get the corner.
Zudi's got the corner. He's got the first down. Tries with a stiff arm.
Oh!
And they're going to call a late hit out of bounds. Zudi kind of threw his arm out there for a stiff arm, and the defender kind of resented that a little bit. Took him to the ground pretty hard there, Dan.
Yeah, Clayton Goodman there. Going to get flagged for that.
Officials checking things over, deciding how they want to call this. Oregon definitely has a first down on the run. Yep, they're going to call Zudi for the stiff arm.
Whoa. I don't know about that. He tackled him 8 yards out of bounds. Wow. Wow.
Well, I don't understand that if that can be a repeat 4th down, because if that's a spot foul, that was after the first down.
Yeah.
So yeah, the announcer here got it wrong.
Right.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers.
If anything, you're going to call. I can see you call offsetting fouls there, but I mean, for crying out loud, you know, that was not a good call.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. We'll let bygones be bygones. Phillips in motion now. Hand off to DiMaggio. He's still on his feet. Tripped up. Going to be just at that first down marker. Just short, 9 yards to gain that time for DiMaggio. Carter Erickson with the play from the sideline for the Panthers. They come to the line of scrimmage. Don't forget about Harry Kesnick sitting there in the tight end position on the far side. Now Phillips in motion. Second man through, and that didn't work so good there, Dan.
Now DiMaggio has been making some cuts and getting some good yardage there, but this time they kind of snuffed that play out for a little bit of a loss.
They mark it as a no gain, 3rd and 1. No, they did march him back another yard, so. 3rd and 3 now for the Panthers. 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jaleel Turner will be the single wide receiver to the far side. Now we've got a whistle stop before play.
I think that's. A sideline. Wow.
Well, is it, or did he just drop the flag?
Yeah, no,
They haven't.
They're calling the sidelining. No, they gave him a warning this time for the coach. He was a couple yards out onto the field there. The officials didn't like it during the course of the game.
All right.
He's begging for another penalty over there. He keeps doing that.
Back to live play. A broken play. Here's Gerard. Going to bootleg out to the left side and finally taken down.
He's going to have the first down.
Another smart play there by Cedric Gerard.
You're right, a busted play.
So 1st and goal for the Panthers from the 8-yard line. Clock will continue to roll. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
Well, it's been all Oregon here this first quarter of play.
Oregon Panthers Stadium, senior night, homecoming. The score, your Oregon Panthers 14 and the Watertown Goslings 0. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Friday Night Live is brought to you by Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Bill's Food Center, and Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improved financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
Welcome back to the second quarter. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley. Oregon ahead 14-0 at the end of 1. 1st and goal now for the Panthers as we switch sides of the field.
And DiMaggio just pushing his way. Oh, excuse me. I guess they hit him in the backfield. I was watching the 3 offensive linemen just kind of shove their way down towards the goal line.
They definitely did, but DiMaggio only able to pick up about a half a yard on the play. They're going to call it, they're going to call it no gain at all. So 2nd and goal now for the Panthers. Carter Erickson comes to the near side as a single wide out. Phillips in the slot. DiMaggio in the backfield. Now Phillips. Hand off to Phillips. On to the right side. Shoestring tackle after a gain of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Jacob Kogan. Once Phillips kind of hits that corner there, he's tough to catch.
3rd and goal now for the Panthers. Jack Hoffel with the play from the sideline. Overload to the right side this time. Kian Zudi in the backfield. Fake handoff. Here's Gerard. Now he'll go himself, and he'll pick up another 2 yards, where it'll be 4th and goal from the 6.
Well, what do you do here? Do you send Hoffel in for the field goal? And there he is. Yep, they're going to come in and kick a field goal. And I think that's a smart play. It's going to make it a 3-score game here if Hoffel can hit this field goal.
Little chips shot from the right side here for Jack Hoffel. Remember, Cedric Girard is the holder, so don't rule anything else out. Here's the snap, and the kick is up, and does it look like it went through? No, he's
Just
a little wide to the right. Yeah, wide to the right. But regardless, that's going to leave the Goslings way back in their own territory at the 8-yard line, at the 6-yard line.
Well, you know what they say, what's good for the goose is good for the gosling.
I think they do say that, if we're still talking about them.
But not Ryan Gosling.
Wasn't he your roommate there in Nebraska?
I wish.
A man crush here.
I would ride those coattails anywhere.
Fagerland back in the shotgun. He's looking back to pass. Reynolds breathing it down his neck, a little bit long, intended for number 2 Ryan Hayden.
Well, Reynolds riding a high from last week's game where he was just all world. And he's come out again tonight and just putting pressure on the quarterback every time, coming in on blitzes, grabbing fumbles.
So 2nd and long, 2nd and 10 here for the Goslings. From the 20, I misspoke before. They don't get the ball where we tried the extra point. It's an automatic to the 20-yard line.
Another fumble!
A fumble, and Oregon's on it.
If that's Reynolds again.
Oregon is on it. It's not Reynolds. It looks like it's Nolan Look.
Nolan Look. Look what I found.
Yeah, it's either Nolan Look or number 51, Henry Mills.
Man, oh man, here we go.
Take a look at the replay.
You're right,
Yeah.
Henry Mills.
Henry Mills on the bottom of that pile. Just like that, it's Oregon Panther football once again.
You know, Kean, some people have questioned my like of Ryan Gosling, and I'll tell you what, the guy's a fine actor, and I'm sure a hell of a guy too. I mean, haters can hate.
So was Walter Matthau, but you know, I wouldn't tell everybody out loud that, you know.
Hey, we're kind of like him and grumpier old men.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Oregon just collecting turnovers. Man,
just playing smart ball here on defense. You know, a lot of pressure here from the Oregon defense on the Goslings. I don't think Watertown was ready for this defense tonight, Dan.
I tell you what, I don't think they expected it, but if they've been watching some tape from the last 3 weeks, they should have.
They should have. Absolutely. Ryan Zudi along with Dylan DiMaggio, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Zudi still on his feet. Down just outside the 15-yard line. Let's mark it at the 16.
Be a gain or 2.
They're going to mark it closer to the 17. So 2nd and 8. Phillips lined up as a wide receiver to the far side. Carter Erickson to the near side. Cedric Girard under center. Back to pass. Looking. We're looking right all the way. Carter Erickson. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, Girard just threading the needle there. It's like throwing darts at a dartboard.
What an arm, Cedric Girard.
Bam!
Cardell Phillips was the imposter on the left side. Never even looked his way. He drew 2 defenders over to the left side, and Cedric Girard able to thread that needle
Well, if you notice, they keep swapping sides because they have one defender that keeps mirroring Phillips, and the Panthers going to take advantage of that.
Here's Hoffel with the point after attempt. It's up and it's good.
9 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the second quarter. All Oregon, 21-0 on the Bills scoreboard.
Yeah, tonight's game scoreboard is brought to you by Bill's Food Center right here in Oregon, Wisconsin.
Well, sad day over there, Bills. Frank Raisbeck, longtime employee, said his fond farewells yesterday.
Yeah, moving up, moving out. So who do I contact about the corned beef?
I'm sure you could grab almost any Bills employee. Well, the Goslings here, they want to stay in this game. They're going to need to do something right here, right now.
Hey, Dan, was that Carter's first touchdown of the year or second?
I
don't
believe
remember.
that might be his first touchdown. I think he had one earlier in week one that got called back on a penalty.
That's what I was thinking too. So congratulations to Carter Erickson.
Well, he's kind of the forgotten guy out there. You know, they're so worried about Phillips and Turner and Hoffel, and sometimes he just sneaks in there and he'll make you a nice catch or two.
Low squib here, taken down to the 16-yard line. Hayden still on his feet, dropped the middle now, trying to get some momentum built up. Still on his feet, Oregon trying to pull the ball away. A nice run back there by the Goslings all the way up to midfield into Oregon territory from the 49.
Yeah, they were thinking another turnover there.
Got an
Sometimes
Oregon
it's all right,
Panther shook up on the play here.
I couldn't make out a number there.
All right, we've got a timeout on the field. We're going to step away. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Friday Night Live is brought to you by Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Bill's Food Center, and Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled
There was the injured Panther, but he got up and is still holding his arm there, but the trainer's got a hold of him, and hopefully everything will be all right with him there.
Yeah, Brendan Blanke, another senior for Oregon. You know, he wants to be back into that ball game. We'll see how things shake out. Here's the Goslings now, right in front of us, midfield. 4 wide receivers set, going right to left. Number 42, Clayton Goodman in the backfield. Handoff to Goodman.
He's wrapped up by number 53, Logan Ackerman.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Apologize to our listeners. We're receiving a live stream here over your computer. Charter Cables will be brought to you, back to you, hopefully by halftime. Here's the throw.
Oh, and he threw a lame duck out there, and that's trouble.
Just going backwards.
Kloss, Turner.
Dylan Hine, I believe, is out there again too there, Dan. Yeah, they didn't give him any of his forward momentum at all on that pass.
Well, he kind of regained his footing and then reacclimated, and yeah, you're right, no forward progress
Back
there.
to the original line of scrimmage now. 3rd and 10 here for the Goslings.
And they're just having a tough time running this quick spread offense with this rainy, wet weather.
Here's Fagerlund in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got a man open, number 45. Cuts it back to the right here. Trying to arm tacker is Turner. And finally brought down after a gain of about 17 yards on the play. It'll be a Watertown first down.
Well, and here's the deal. If they can get those slant passes in traffic there with all those blockers they got out there, they can get some yardage, and that's been kind of their bread and butter type of play this season.
And on the reception that time, Daniel Denault for Watertown, just a sophomore.
Denault's the leading receiver on the team.
And the clock has started once again after the first down. Here's Fagerlund in the shotgun. Now to the sideline. Not a big fan of that sideline call. Not a big fan at all. A lot of time taken off the clock here. Ryan Hayden is out to the right side. Back to pass. Hayden in stride. Now brought down.
Nice wrap up by Turner there.
Jaleel Turner with the tackle. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
Oh, you're right. And they take a lot of time on each play, burning a lot of clock. Just under 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first half here. We'll see as this game progresses if they don't speed that up some. Because there's a couple different ways to run that. You know, they run a no huddle, and they call the plays from the sideline there, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe that's the plan now. 2nd and 6 now for Watertown. Here's Fagerlund. Moves Goodman over to the left side. Fake handoff, pass.
Nice defensive play there by Burlinson.
First down for Watertown. Gain of 8 on the play.
Now they're starting to get a little bit of confidence on the offensive side of the ball. And you don't expect them to turn the ball over every single possession here, but these first 4, it's exactly what they've done.
Oregon's defense looking to create some. Watertown's offensive line trying to prevent that. Here's Fagerlund in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking, rolling out. He's got his man.
That was a nice play. Dylan Hine putting some pressure on him.
Real
Made him get rid of it a little before he wanted to, but still completed the pass, and it's going to be close to a first down.
Real close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it here. He had his foot short of the first down here, and then as he turned around, he...
Say first and goal from just inside the 10.
6:39 left to play in the first half.
They didn't even go for the measurement. We know I'm 3 for 3 on the year.
Sure. Just over 80%. There's a miscue, but able to get the ball away. They're number 5 for Brian Katzenberger.
Katzenberger making a nice cutback on a wet field there.
2nd and 7.
That's tough. I mean, it's slippery down there. He's got the long cleats on the shoe there, I think. Six minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half. Watertown threatening here in Oregon territory.
3 wide receiver set here. Fake off, no, hand off to Goodman.
He didn't go anywhere. He lost a yard maybe. Now they saw some videos of Mount Horeb and probably Monona Grove being able to run that from the shotgun position, but I'm not saying it's a little bit different caliber of team, but I'm saying it's a little bit different caliber of team when you're talking those guys.
Yep. Senior Sam Reynolds with the stop that time. 3rd and goal now.
Reynolds just having himself a night.
A lot of misdirection out there, or Watertown trying to
they're counting.
figure it out. Now they're finally counting.
2, they got to call timeout.
Watertown needs to burn a timeout. 5:10 left to play in the half. Oregon 21, Watertown 0. Hey, do you want to learn how to use a video camera? Join our volunteer crew and we'll train you on a professional high-definition video cameras. Find us on the web at OCAmedia.com.
Rumor has it Tim Olson personally will train you on how to operate that camera.
There you go. And
Boy, that's something that people pay top dollar for that. We do it for free here at OCA Media.
And did you know that OCA Media records hundreds of events in the Village of Oregon, plus performances and Panther athletic events for the Oregon School District? That's OCA Media, your local cable access television station, broadcasting on charter cable channels 983 and 984.
And my favorite thing is those village board meetings. Those are exhilarating.
So here's Fagerlin, back to pass, pressure, he lets it fly, and Darrell Turner with a pick. He's gonna run it, he's still on his feet.
Oh,
tries to cut it back now, still on his feet. Jaleel Turner's got visions of 6 in his head.
Baby!
And he's gonna bring it all the way back to the 50-yard line. You know he wanted to take it to the house stand.
Oh, man, I don't know who that was. He had an angle, it was about 10 yards out in front of Turner. And he made him slow up and cut back. But here we go, we're gonna watch it. Watch the replay here. The pressure on him from Reynolds again. Throws up a duck, and Turner is just off to the races.
And there's another senior leader right there, Jaleel Turner with a pick from the end zone. And brings it all the way back to midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 for Oregon. Rain's let up a little bit. We got the wind right in our face right now. Hand off to Zeta, and then a reverse back to Phillips with a stiff arm. Still trying to get to the outside. He's still on his feet and finally knocked down.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it on home there on TV, but Cedric Gerard out in front just threw a block of all blocks. Wow, here he goes. Look at Gerard right there. Boom!
And a nice run there by number 17, Cardell Phillips.
I don't like seeing the quarterback out there doing that. You know, you don't want him to break a collarbone or dislocate his shoulder, but you gotta love the enthusiasm.
1st and 10 inside Watertown territory from the 29. Overload to the left side. Handoff, Zuda.
Zudi shaking that booty, trying to earn some tough yards there.
Zudi right back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10 now.
Well, the Panthers looking good on both sides of the ball here early. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first half here. And they've been moving it on offense. They've been playing lights out on defense.
A little hesitation here. I think he's going to let her wind down here, and he's going to call a timeout, is Coach Kisley.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble getting the play in there.
So I think a couple of the wide receivers and the running backs having a hard time keeping their hands dry, and I think Keon Zudi came to the sideline and was discussing that with Coach. Good chance for them to catch their breath here anyway, Dan. 3:38 left to play in the first half, and make sure they get a good score out of this.
Well, you definitely want to. And talk about a unfortunate turn of events for Watertown. You're going to look at another 14-point swing here if the Panthers are able to push this ball down the field and score a touchdown here. So just when they were looking like they were starting to move the ball, the turnover beast strikes again for Watertown.
And just as I said, the rain was letting up. Here comes another surge.
Yeah, it's coming down in sheets out there. Really light, it's a light rain, but you can just, from our vantage point with the lights shining down, it's just like wave after wave of a fine mist.
Game time temperature 64 degrees, so that's a godsend. Could be a lot worse out here starting the month of October. This the last home game, possibly. Hopefully visions of playoff. They can continue this game. Ryan Michik in the backfield now.
Oh, Michik.
And handoff to Michik. Nope, second man through is going to be Phillips. He'll just be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Little misdirection there. Phillips not able to, no, they're going to say a loss of, nope. Doing the whirly turns over there on the markers.
And you can see the rain there on the camera just coming down in sheets now. It's wet.
Shout out to the linesman again. It looks like they got the new digs again there, Dan.
Looking good every week. And here's
Gerard back to pass. He's got a man open, and Phillips, he'll bring it in. No, not able to hang on that time for Cardell Phillips.
Oh, and Phillips, oh, come on. Phillips went to kick the ball. Instead of picking it up, he kicked it over to the official. Official didn't take too kindly to that and flagged him 15 yards. You got to pick the ball up and hand it to him.
Well, that's unfortunate. 2:54 left to play in the half. Dead ball foul, personal foul.
We're going to call it a delay of game, actually.
Okay.
I was going to say a personal foul might be a tough stretch. You can kick it out of play, but
you're right.
If you're not allowed to kick a ball unless it's on a field goal, a punt, or actually during the course of the game. Otherwise, they'll flag you for it.
So that's just a 5-yard variety. So 3rd and 15 here for the Panthers. From 4th down now from the Watertown 34.
It's a procedure that Watertown's trying to decline the penalty. What they don't realize is that it's tacked on. It's not a replay of down. And here comes the punt team. I don't know. I'd almost say go for it here, but they're going to try and pin them deep.
Yep.
The way the defense has been playing is probably the smart call here.
John Klust into punt.
And here comes Nolan Look. And we're going to get another 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
They're not sure what play they wanted. Yeah, I like to see that Dolan Look in there, the quick snap to Dolan Look, and then pass it out here to Jaleel Turner for the first down. What do you think, Dan?
I mean, if you're going to do a fake punt, now they've backed up another 5 yards. You're at the 40, maybe not, but if there's ever a spot and time to do a fake punt, it's right here.
Wind at our faces as we punt. John Klaus to do the duties. Here's a snap. High kick. Nice kick. And Watertown lets it bounce, and it's going to bounce inside the 10, all the way up to the 5.5-yard line.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better punt there from Klaus. 30, almost 35 yards on the punt, no return, pinned inside the 10-yard line at about the 5.5. And gives the Oregon defense a chance to go back to town here.
And the clock in Oregon's favor here, winding down at the last minutes of the second quarter. 2:50 left to play. Oregon leading 21-0. Watertown to take the ball at the 6-yard line. Look for the Goslings to pass the ball. Oregon in a man with a safety cover. Here's Fagerlund, back to pass. He lets it go. Again, Tierner was right there. The only thing that he didn't do that time is go back to the ball, because the ball had to go through the receiver to get to.
Yeah, Hayden had to turn into a defender there on Turner that play.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Goslings.
Well, the Panthers just feeling it. Every play that they call, the Panthers feel like they've got a beat on the ball, a chance for a fumble, a chance for a turnover. And when a defense has that kind of confidence.
There's Reynolds from the right side. Look out. And in and out of the hands of the intended receiver that time.
He wasn't going very far. Summers had a beeline on him there.
Sam Reynolds in his face.
Yeah, Reynolds made him rush it again every time. I don't know who's lining up there against Reynolds, but if I'm the Watertown coach there, I'm putting a second guy on him. He's just wreaking havoc there. He's not even lining up on the outside. He's lining up as an interior defensive lineman there in that 4-man set. He's inside of Ackerman.
But that last time he came around to the right side there. Now see how he's kind of inching his way around. Now he's to the outside. There is Sam Reynolds. Here's Fagerlin. Got his intended receiver.
Kloss hit him.
Yeah, and the ball's out again. And they're going to say down by contact. John Kloss and Dylan Heinen on that one. Also, Dan, it's going to be 4th down. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. I can't believe that they won't punt it.
2 minutes and 15 seconds, clock running. I think they're going to try to get him to jump. Offsides here, try and get that first down. 4th and 5.
So the ball was bowling into play. Trying to use up a bunch of clock here. I can't believe Oregon maybe would not call a timeout. We got plenty. Oregon's defense taking a lot of time here. Now we're going to start to count.
And they're going to call their last timeout. So 1 minute, 44 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Your Oregon Panthers 21. Watertown Gosling 0. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports. .144 left to play in the first half of play here. Panthers coming back out onto the field. I can't believe that they're going to go for it here.
No, Kowalski's going to come in here. Number 10, not number 11. So, yeah, Paul Kojowski. So Cardell Phillips from Watertown's 40, inside their 40, waiting for the punt. It's going with the wind here, but a soggy ball. High snap once again.
Oh,
and a bad slipping fall there, but Oregon is going to let it stop on its own, and it's going to be 1st and 10.
Boy, a rough night for the Watertown punter there.
43-yard line for Oregon.
He was lucky to get that out of there, but he just lost his footing as he went to kick that. And there's nothing worse when you're going to kick a football to lose your footing like that. Good way to pull a groin muscle or tear a hammy.
So Oregon with 2 timeouts left in their bag. 1:36 left to play in the half. Up by 3 touchdowns, looking to score one more time. Phillips lined out to the far side. Carter Erickson to the near. Here's Gerard, back to pass. He's got pressure. He's got somebody all over him, tries to get away, and back down inside the 48-yard line.
Allie shed one tackler. And we got a man down here.
We got an injured man on the play, and we're going to step away. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Friday Night Live is brought to you by Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Bill's Food Center, and Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor.
Well, still waiting with the injury on the field here. Taking a look at the student section.
Well, we got a moment here. I got to ask you, did the big engine make it to the parade today, Dan?
My personal one didn't. The Brooklyn Fire engine, though, made it over to the homecoming parade today.
Who is carrying the varsity team this year? Do you know?
I do not. I do not. I was unable to make the parade. But hey, looky there. Up in the booth. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Ken and me in the dark. We like to keep the lights down low in here, keeping a low profile up atop of Oregon Panther Stadium, as they say.
Dandy Dan's not going to. Oh, a little wind
Little wind gust there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
An injured player up, be able to walk off on his own.
Now they call you Kean the Hawk McCauley and Dancing Dan Dean.
Wow.
You didn't even know we had our own nicknames, did you?
Craziness.
Yeah, boy, that
This is a contract year. Can I mention that here? If this is going to be our last game, Dan, this is a contract year for us.
You know, that would be nice.
Yeah, with the weather, I think they're looking to run here. Here's DiMaggio on the right side. Can't get back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll be just short, yard and a half short of that. It'll be third down. Yeah, so with the wind gusts and the wind coming in and the rain coming in, Coach Kissling content to get off the field with no injuries here.
I think he's happy with a 21-0. I mean, if they can get a first down here, maybe he'll burn up a timeout. 42 seconds left. Clock a ticking.
Here's Phillips to the near side now. Cedric Gerard back to pass. And just short of his intended receiver there, Dylan DiMaggio. That'll stop the clock at 32 seconds and bring up fourth down.
The one thing I don't think you wanted to do was stop the clock.
No,
the Goslings, no timeouts left. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Back to receive here for the Goslings, number 42, Clayton Goodman.
And Kloss is really going to have to lay into this punt.
There's a snap, a good snap. And a kind of a shank to the left here.
Yeah.
That's going to be a net of about 5-6 yards.
Yeah, he lost his footing too, man. It's tough to do anything down there with that wind and that rain and how wet everything is. Almost reminds me, now we're not quite to those conditions, but do you remember that game a few years ago in Monroe? Where during the course of the game, we got 3 inches of rain.
That was a crazy, crazy game.
And by the fourth quarter, it was, you did not want to have the ball on offense because you couldn't move it.
And that turned out, yeah, they scored just before the end of the game, and Oregon could not return the favor. 23 seconds left here now in the first half. Fagerland in the shotgun. Putting some pressure on him. He's going to let fly. He's got his intended receiver over to Oregon territory.
And that's going to stop the clock with 16 seconds left.
Move the chains.
Katzenberger with a nice reception there.
Watertown quick to the line this time.
Clock starts back up again. They're going to spike it, kill it with 13 seconds. So probably time for, if they can get out of bounds, or at least a first down, they'll stop the clock. Maybe time for 2 more plays. Wind at his back, I tell you, he's got enough of an arm to get it into the end zone from here. So maybe take a couple shots at the end zone.
I'll have to see here. Sam Reynolds lined up to the right linebacker's position. John Kluss in the middle. Man-to-man defense from our defensive backs. Back to pass. Fagerland looking.
That's what he's going to do,
feet.
and he's
He took a shot here.
It almost picked off downfield.
And a late flag from the sideline.
I can't believe they could call it pass interference on that.
Well, let's wait and see what they have to offer. Clock reads 7 seconds left in the second quarter.
And Logan Ackerman putting all kinds of pressure on the quarterback.
Pass interference, a defense.
It's a horrible call.
That'll be an automatic first down, 10-yard penalty, correct, Dan?
It'd be a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. That'll be a first down inside Oregon. All the way down inside the 30.
Well, we're definitely in his range now to hit the end zone, but the question is he going to get enough time? I'm looking for Ackerman or Reynolds to provide some pressure on him here.
5-man line of scrimmage for the Goslings. Linebackers stepping back here.
Now no timeouts left for the Goslings.
No pressure, no pressure. Now
Holden
he's going to let it
Ackerman.
go. And in and out of the intended receiver's hands, and it'll bring up second down. 2 seconds left to play in the first half.
We got time for one more play here in the first half. And you had Look and Burlinson back at the goal line, basically. Just playing a deep center field there. Not letting anybody behind them.
Comes a little bit more moisture out of the air. Again, blowing right to left. Begerlin now brings the play to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Clayton Goodman to his right side, back to pass. He lets it fly. He's got his intended receiver, but not sure if they're going to call it.
I don't know if he trapped it or if they completed it.
I think they're saying incomplete.
Yeah.
Oh, they are saying complete.
That's halftime.
But that's it.
So,
that's all she wrote.
With the first half in the book here, 2017 homecoming and senior night. We have a special presentation of the homecoming festivities from during the day today. So Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley, we're going to step away. We'll be back with some second half stats and the second half of play. You're watching a presentation of OCA
Media Sports.
Friday Night Live is brought to you by Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Bill's Food Center, and Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor.
Just a quick little thing. Watertown Goslings don't have a clue they're walking into a hornet's nest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a long ride home back to Watertown. So I just think at this time, since we've got the entire student body here, this has never been done in this new part of the building yet. The ORE cheer, and let's show Mr. Pliner what Oregon Pride's all about, and blow the roof off this place. I'll start it. You guys know the drill. Cheerleaders, join me on this one. Ready, George? ORE! G-O-N! ORE! G-O-N! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. All right, George. Do a quick cartwheel for me. Help Grandpa out a minute. All right, hurry up.
Do you want to tell all the people playing the Hungry Hippos to come down to the corner here?
Yep. At this time, can we have all the people participating in the Hungry Hippos come on down to the corner?
Do this. Ready, set, go! And 3, 2, 1, go!
for the seniors. Senior girls are all going to be asked to come on out when they come with their other representative. As they're introduced, they will all be given a flower. The individual with the white rose will be crowned one half of the homecoming royalty. She will then crown the other half. So here is our senior representatives. First we have Maria Camacho, who is unable to be here at this time. So we will announce Dan Koopman, Brooke Ace, and Brett Wanabo. Next we have Caroline Hansen and Noah Anders. Next we have Casey Mortensen and Jack Summers. And lastly but not least, Denise Castillo and Cedric Gerard. Ladies, at this time, please open your flowers. This year's one half of the homecoming royalty is Casey Mortensen, and she crowns her king, Jack Summers. Please welcome your 2017 homecoming royalty, and congratulations to all on the court. Freshmen!
freshmen. With a 108 reading, the sophomores. With a 114 reading, the juniors. And our seniors are taking it with a 118.
Get set, go!
I'm going to award this year's champion, homecoming week, senior. off to the parade. Have a great evening.
Welcome back to the second half of play on this 6th day of October 2017. Coming to you live atop of Oregon Panther Stadium, high atop in the press box. Dan Dean along with Kian McCauley. This OCAmedia presentation of Friday Night Live. Your Panthers laying the wood to the Watertown Goslings, 21-0 at halftime here. And turnovers have been the key to the game tonight thus far.
Absolutely, and we've been on the plus side of that. Watertown with 3 different turnovers and 3 different scores. Oregon had four turnovers and 3 scores. Oregon had another opportunity to and couldn't make much of that stanza. But the rain appears like it has stopped for the moment at least. The heavy rain's supposed to come down a little bit later tonight, so hopefully we get the second half in.
An abbreviated halftime. They're only a 10-minute halftime. For those of you looking forward to watching the rest of the halftime festivities there, I think they might play them at the end of the game for you or somewhere along the lines. Be able to catch them on OCAmedia. So some fun festivities there you saw going on all day. culminating with the parade there and then the football game tonight.
And the senior class taking home the homecoming trophy for all the skits and the decorations and everything else. Is kind of a fixed competition normally, with the seniors usually coming out on top.
Well, when we get one of the breaks here, we'll pan along the seniors there and take a look along the sidelines. Oregon had deferred to the second half after winning the toss, so they're going to get the ball to start things off here to boot. So, and they shouldn't get too complacent here. Watertown does have a high-powered offense there, so no room to get complacent here.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of ball left to play here tonight on this weather night. Jaleel Turner along with Derek Brelenthal back to receive for the Panthers.
And it wouldn't surprise me, and I think that they're playing up tight. They got some hands guys up there.
Paul Kujowski, a kicker for Watertown. High end overhand kick, bounces from the 22. Turner still on his feet. Tries to cut it back down to the outside here. Cuts back inside. All the way up to the 45. Pushed ahead.
Turner just dragging
midfield. We're going to call him midfield Turner. He brought that interception back to the middle of the field.
Turner gets up nonchalantly, puts his hands up. He's like, hey, you guys aren't the only ones that can drag a guy or two down the field.
We're going to mark him just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Oregon.
A great field position.
Cedric Gerard, which I believe is the this year's homecoming king, Dan, is under center here for the Panthers. Phillips in motion, back to pass.
Ooh, he was looking for Zudi there, and number 2 might have got away with one there for Watertown there, Hayden.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Well, the Panthers offense looking to get back on track here. Last couple drives kind of stalled out with some penalties.
Carter Erickson lines up to the near side as a single wideout. Cardell Phillips in the slot. DiMaggio and Zudi in the backfield. Here's Gerard. Handoff. Zudi. Gain of 8.
And a good run there. And I'm noticing here the Panthers doing a lot of shifting and switching. Every play you have Ryan Hayden, number 2, arguably their best defensive player. He's shadowing Cardell Phillips, switching sides, and he is picking him up out of the backfield and covering him in the wide receiver sets. So interesting there, but the Panthers taking advantage of that with some other players tonight, getting a chance to step up.
It heads up to the that Oregon offensive line, doing a great job tonight. Here's Zudi again. He'll cut things back up there, and a first down.
Well, and that's just it. If you're going to key on one player on the Panthers there, you might be able to shut Phillips down, for a good portion of the game here by, double teaming him, throwing your best defender on him all the time. But you got Zudi, you got DiMaggio, you got Hoffel, who's awfully good. And let's not forget about Carter Erickson making plays. Harry Kesenich. They're just full of offensive weapons down there.
Absolutely. Here's Turner now lined up to the far side. So what you're saying, if they key on, it's a Zudi. Hey, we faked out our own players that time. They say somebody jumped. Let's see what happened here. Nope, it's going to go against Oregon.
Yeah, it wasn't just one person. It was 4 guys on the line. Everybody but the center jumped there. So either the center had the wrong call snap or snap count, or everybody else did. It's a nice thing about being in the center, Ken.
No, it wasn't
you
me.
You never jump on a,
You're never
on
wrong.
a snap. Yeah.
Here's Gerard now. Busted play there.
And lost the ball. Bounced right back up into his hands there. Pretty fortunate. And a little bit of mist still coming down here, and it's still wet.
Not a good start here for Oregon so far. Second down and long now, 2nd and 15. Jack Hoffel lines up to the far side. Gerard scrambles out of the pocket. That ball tucked in there. It's going to be short of the original line to gain.
Well, here we are kind of in no man's land again. And I think they're just going to go for it on 4th down here. Bring up 3rd and 12.
Yeah,
Excuse me,
third
3rd and
down.
12.
Yep.
Yeah, not 4th down. 3rd down and 12 here.
3rd and 12 now. Carter Erickson comes to the near side. Azudi and DiMaggio in the backfield. Cardell Phillips in the slot. Gerard under center. Handoff to Phillips. He is close to the 1st down.
And they didn't realize that it was Phillips on that quick counter play.
Now things are a little bit differently, Dan. It's going to be 4th and 2 now for the Panthers.
Yeah, they're definitely going for it now.
Wet field conditions.
4th down and 2 from the Watertown 29.
See if they use some misdirection here, if they just try some straight up smash mouth.
Harry Kesnick in as a tight end on the right side next to Phillips. Here's DiMaggio in the backfield. Hand off to DiMaggio, met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back, and it'll have nothing doing. That play was busted before it started there, Dan, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looked like a couple guys just lost some footing there, and Watertown got a good push and a good surge there. And Watertown stands tall. Oregon with a good return, a 1st down on the first set of downs, and then just kind of stalled out there. And like I said, makes it tough when you get the penalty or two in there. Instead of being 1st and 10, it's 1st and 15. Sometimes it's tough to recover from.
So Watertown 1st and 10, just outside the 30-yard line. Back to pass. He's got his man, number 5. Gain of 8 yards on the play. Make it a gain of 9.
Yeah,
2nd and short.
A lot of those quick passes, a lot of dinks and dunks and slants that cut in there. And
Well, that worked real well for them in that first half. They weren't able to get a score out of it, but that worked real well for them, especially in that 2nd quarter. Oh, they're going to go back to it. 4 wide receivers set here.
just under 9 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
Fagerlund in the shotgun. Goodman stands next to him. Bad snap. Quick pass. He gets it out there, and then the pride of the Panthers take over. John Kluss along with Dylan Hine.
Yeah, a lot of people realize that Ryan Hayden there, as long as their best defender there, one of their top receivers also, should be going to the Air Force Academy next year. So congratulations to him.
Logan Ackerman also in on that tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 now for the Goslings. They trail by 3 touchdowns, 21-0, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Fagerlund back to pass. He's got a man and a 1st down, still on his feet,
he's
finally
breaking
knocked out of
tackles.
bounds there by Jaleel Turner. Nope, not Turner.
Well, it's not every day you see Summers miss a tackle like that.
Nolan Look in on that tackle. 1st and 10 inside Oregon territory. Inside 8 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Keem McCauley along with Dan Dean on this homecoming evening. October 6, 2017.
Friday Night Live.
Here's a snap. Fagerlund lets it fly.
Nice play by
form
Kissling.
tackler, yeah, Matt Kissling.
Going to be a gain of a yard there.
Standing in front of your dad, you don't make a form tackle. What do you think?
I think that's mandatory. I think before dinner every night you're required to make a proper tackle.
Yeah, and
Kissling household.
and poor mom has to be the tackling dummy.
I tell you what, I bet Sarah Kissling make a good tackle herself.
Here's Fagerlund. There's that slant once again. Still on his feet. And finally brought down. Another first down for Watertown. Oregon needs to find the answer to that slant.
Denault and Hayden are the two primary receivers that you see most of the pass go, number 2 and number 45. So Katzenberger being the third receiver, number 3 receiver on the team there in terms of receptions.
Oh, 1st and 10 from Oregon's 35-yard line. Watertown going left to right. Into the wind. Wind swirling in the end zone. Handoff. Still on his feet. He'll pick up the first down and more.
Dylan Hine had him right at the line of scrimmage. They're able just to skirt through that tackle there. And Watertown starting to get some momentum back here.
Clayton Goodwin, the 5'8" senior running back.
Clock a ticking, just under 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter here.
Yeah, Oregon's defense needs to create a stop here. Watertown running at will here now. Handoff. Goodwin once again gets to the outside. Oregon able to get in there.
Yeah, Oregon swarming to the ball there, but he's going to get 5 yards.
Yeah, 5 yards on the play.
Watertown just taking their sweet time here.
Yeah, they do. They take a lot of time each and every down. Gain of 6 on the play, they're calling it. Here's Fagerlund. Goodwin moves to the right side. 4 wide receiver set for the Goslings. Back to pass. He dropped the ball. Now he's down. He's going to down it himself. And I bet he didn't mean to fall down on it.
Yeah, it's just so slick down there.
So that brings it back 3rd and long for the Gosling.
I tell you what, he was looking over there to Katzenberger, and Kissling was making a break on that. Maybe it might have been a good thing, a blessing for him that he ended up. Well, he might have tried to stop his throw because he saw that like almost a pump fake, but couldn't do it.
Looks like they're going deep into their playbook, looking at the wrist guard for this play here, Dan.
Now clock a ticking, 5 minutes left to go.
Oregon in his zone, putting pressure down on him. And picked off by Oregon.
And is that number 81?
Carter Erickson with the pick.
Carter Erickson having himself a night. Oh, he's going to be celebrating homecoming later. And there's the throw right up there. Carter Erickson just saying, hey, I'll take that.
So Oregon takes over of the turnover. Inside their
a touchdown reception and an interception tonight.
1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line.
Technically, it's the 5th turnover of the night. The other one on the punt was it's technically a blocked punt there. So, but still 5 turnovers and a blocked punt thus far. The Oregon defense and special teams just having themselves a night.
And they needed to come through there. Watertown was driving the ball pretty easily. Here's DiMaggio.
Dashing Dylan DiMaggio, giving the Panthers some breathing room.
No, Keon Zudi with the carry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, my fault. I started with DiMaggio, Dan. And Keon Zudi with a nice run there and a nice first down. Gain of 14 on the play.
That misdirection was so good, it fooled both of us up here in the booth. Sometimes we have a tough time to see who has the ball.
Oregon comes to the line of scrimmage. DiMaggio in the backfield along with Keon Zudi. Hand off to Zudi. Off his left tackle, still on the feet. Gain of 5.
Now Zudi just running hard every play there. You know, they really miss Wanabo that. He had that smash mouth, you know, just grind it up, pound it up the middle for 5 yards every play. But I tell you what, the more I watch Zudi, he's got a little bit of combination of that and the shake and bake.
Hoffel to the near side here. Hand off to Phillips. Little shake and bake, gain of 1.
And they're just really keying on Phillips here. They've got Hayden spying him every time, switching sides of the field, and they got another guy assigned to him. So, because they're bound and determined to make somebody other than Cardell Phillips beat him tonight. And I can appreciate why they're doing that. Phillips has made some huge plays all season long. Definitely a first team all-conference player.
Carter Erickson now with the play from the sideline. He'll line up to the near side. Zudi and DiMaggio in the backfield. Hand off to Zudi. Off to the races. He's got the first down and more. Still on his
nice
feet.
move by
He's
Zudi.
over to the midfield and finally knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Another Oregon first down, Dan.
We just talked about it. He'll run for some power, then he'll do something like that. Jumping over a guy, making a nice cut on a wet field.
.250 left to play in the third quarter. Cedric Girard under center. Hand off to Zudi. He gets to the outside on the left side now, pushes ahead.
And that's what I like to see right there. He just put his hat down and dropped his shoulder and said, hey, listen, I'm going to put the hit on this defender.
Keon Zudi, a 5'11", 180-pound junior. So we're going to see more of him next year.
He's just going to continue to get better and better. He's really surprised with that. I mean, I shouldn't say it surprises me, but he has played very well this season, especially stepping up the last several weeks with Wanabo being hurt.
And DiMaggio, number 21, also a junior.
Yeah, we got a lot of seniors, but we also have a lot of talent coming back next year. So speaking of that, while we got a injury timeout on the field here, you can pan down and take a look at some of these seniors down here. Look at that. I love how they do that every year. They put the jersey on them, and then they get look at some of these baby faces down there. Who's that, number 70 down there? Landon Theis.
And that's thanks to all those
Cole Zander down there.
Those parents that take care of that for them, because it wasn't the kids, but it's the parents who've given these seniors support all these years. Practices.
Look at Sam Reynolds there, number 50, with a smile on his face. He's got that same smile tonight. Been playing like a champ down there.
Absolutely, having some fun here tonight. Homecoming, senior night, Oregon Panther Stadium.
Always a fun time.
Hey, we got a stoppage of play here. I want to thank OCAmedia. Reminds you to please support our sponsors: the Oregon Community Bank, Bill's Food Center, William R. Torrest and Associates, Stoughton Hospital and Urgent Care Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Maria's Pizza, Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor, the Oregon School District, and the Oregon Chamber of Commerce.
Some fine sponsors there.
Thank you so much for all you do for us here at OCAmedia. Bringing you these presentations. 2nd and 5 now. Girard under center. Hand off to Phillips around the right side. Tries to get to the far side. He's got his first down.
Oh, baby!
Nice headbutt.
Wow! Phillips putting his shoulder down. Putting a lick on his guy. I don't think it is to replay on that. But
yeah, sometimes you're the hero. Sometimes you're the GOAT. And he put his horns down, let him have it.
Wow, about 8 yards into that run, he's like, I'm getting a first down here.
The Oregon's still on the move here inside Watertown territory. Oregon ahead 21-0. 1:45 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Gerard. Quick handoff to Phillips. He's got another first down. He's going to take it to the house. Cut back. He's got it. Touchdown, Oregon!
And he hands the ball to him this time.
Well, I tell you what, the first 20 yards brought to you by the Oregon offensive line and a couple of excellent passes, but the last 30.
Well, look at Phillips. He just high-fived some random guy in the end zone there.
The last 20 yards, Cardell Phillips.
And homecoming down here. Phillips has got an entourage down here, down in front of us. The first couple rows of the stadium.
They've bust family in here tonight to see the homecoming and senior night.
Awful. So I don't know if we get a camera angle down here. We got Phillips has his own cheering section down here. They all got number 17 jerseys on down in front here, right in front of us up in the booth.
Very nice.
He's got I see his mom down there. He's got some aunts and uncles and all rocking. Looks like they had Phillips jerseys made. Some of them are orange, some of them are black. I like it. They're having a good time.
So 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Oregon up now with a total of 28 points against the Goslings. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get any bios for the seniors this year. Normally we like to do a tribute to these seniors and talk about them a little bit.
They talk about their favorite meal, their favorite game or play during the course of their football career. All sorts of fun stuff.
So if they mention Dan Dean as their favorite, are they talking cartoon character or actor?
Well, I would say, but I never got a chance to coach any of these fine young men. I would say their favorite, like, 7th grade football coach would be a good answer to that.
That would be a good answer. I like how you avoided the cartoon answer. Here's Jack Hoffel to kick off for the Panthers. He'll let it fly this time.
Good end over and kicking us to go through the end zone. Well, we have just under a minute 27 left to go in the third quarter here. Look, joined in the booth tonight again, the mayor of Brooklyn, former Oregon football player Clayton Schultz.
Well, it's homecoming. Of course he's going to be here.
He's here. He's come back to his old stomping ground, watching his brother play down there. Another Schultz boy on the field. So the whole family affair here. His old man usually runs the play clock. His mom keeping the press box organized up here, keeping us in line from time to time.
So here comes Watertown, 1st and 10.
Watertown would kill to just end a drive with anything other than a turnover.
Fagerlund back to pass, in and out of the receiver, number 5, Brian Katzenberger.
Oh, Klaus kind of hit the receiver just a wee bit early there. And that flag came in just a wee bit late. And you watch it right there. You saw him kind of level him. I guess the ball had actually passed him. I don't know if they're going to call defenseless receiver. Yeah, they're going to call personal foul defenseless receiver. Klaus kind of put a pretty big lick on him coming across the middle there.
That's one they'll talk about tonight.
Well, I mean, I see where they're coming from, but was it malicious? No, the ball was overthrown.
He was just still in motion. So, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Fagerlund in the shotgun. Thane Goodman standing right next to him. 4 wide receivers set. Back to pass. A lot of pressure on him. He a little bit shy of his intended receiver, number 45, Daniel Denault.
Carter Erickson again, he kind of stopped. I think he thought he might have had a beat on the ball. Turns out it was over his head a little ways there, but he was thinking about another pick.
2nd and 10 now for the Goslings.
Minute 18 left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
Here's Fagerlund. 4 wide receivers set. He's back to pass. He's got a man.
Oh,
and
nice
sandwich between a John Kloss and a Matt Kissling. He was able to hold on, but it's still going to be 3rd and short, 3rd and 2-yard line.
right there, the two of them. And we'll meet you in the middle between this guy. You don't want to get caught in the middle of a Kissling
John Kloss sandwich. Yeah. 3rd and 2 now for the Goslings. There's the snap. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. And Matt Kissling, Johnny on the spot, realized that once that was tipped, he took the man out of the play.
Yeah, it looks like Dylan Hine getting up there, stretching them long paws up there.
With the big paw. Maybe he's Peter Panda. I saw him in the parade today.
That's the Hine swat. His infamous
Hine swat.
His infamous Heimlich sack maneuver.
So 4th and short now for the Goslings. Oregon's defense fired up here. Back to pass. He's got pressure. He's got a catch. It'll be another 1st down for the Goslings.
Well, DeAndre Burrell there trying to make a play on that.
Yeah, Fagerland doing everything he could to get that completion off. And a 4-yard gain with a 1st down, still in their own territory from the 47-yard line. Fagerland back to pass. He's got pressure.
And he's
reception, but a loss of 2 yards, 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, Nathan Newton there. Not quitting on the play.
Yeah, nice job there by Nathan Newton. Another senior. Rising to the occasion here tonight. 4 seconds left to play. I don't think they're going to get the play off, and they will not. So after 3 quarters of play, it's your Oregon Panthers 28 and the Watertown Goslings 0. Kia McCauley along with Dan Dean, and you're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Friday Night Live is brought to you by Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Bill's Food Center, and Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor.
Well, I tell you what, Ken, I'm disappointed in myself right now.
I know you are. You're speechless.
Oh, they just called the winning 50-50 raffle number, and that I would have had that ticket.
And normally money breeds money, but, you know, Dan Dean lost the opportunity tonight.
Oh, the humanity.
So we're going to set up a website to raise some money for Dan Dean.
A GoFundMe account to buy 50-50 raffle tickets next year?
Absolutely.
I mean, if somebody set that up, I wouldn't turn it down.
If there was anybody deserving of a GoFundMe 50-50 raffle account, it would definitely be you.
I appreciate that, Keen. That means a lot coming from you.
A Watertown 2nd and 12 now, starting the 4th quarter. Oregon's defense sensing a victory here, trying to put pressure on him. Goodwin with the reception, and still on his feet. Yeah, just like a little fire plug there close to the ground. And Kissling couldn't able to make that tackle.
Yeah, it's not all that you get. Kissling and Reynolds both.
And Burrell making amends for that last catch. He was able to stop them. Oh, they're going to give him a 1st down. That
generous spot.
Wow, very generous spot on that one. So inside Oregon territory, just starting the 4th quarter. Clayton Goodman is the running back in the backfield. Dylan Fagerland, the quarterback in the shotgun for Watertown. Back to pass, lets it fly. He's got his man. And nice reception there by number 45, Daniel Denault. That'll move the sticks.
Well, like I said, they run that no huddle, but no real sense of urgency here. 2 plays in the book, they've already ran a minute off the clock almost.
There's Fagerland. A little dink pass there on the right side, incomplete.
I don't know if he heard the footsteps of Summers coming in on that corner blitz.
Along with Logan Ackerman coming from the right side as well, Dan. Second and 10. Fagerland back to pass, looking, he's got time, he's got his man, and it's gonna be a little bit close to that first down. Let's see what kind of a spot they give him. Looks to be about a half a yard shy. That'll bring up 3rd and short. I don't want to say this is automatic, but every time they get down at 3rd and short, Dan, they seem to miscue.
Well, this last 2 times down the field, this has not been very good for him getting inside the red zone here.
Oregon looking to blitz.
A couple interceptions have not treated them very well.
Fagerland in the shotgun. Snap, handoff, to Goodman.
He's going to get the first down.
Yep. I thought he pulled it back there for a second, Dan. It was
it was a good fake.
Yeah, good play call for the Goslings, looking to get their first score on the board. Just under 11 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Fagerland. Looking to pass on the other side, and
nice defensive
off
play
his fingertips. Brelenton in on that play.
Brelenton right there, putting a good lick on him when he tipped the ball up. Look at that. Stretches down, gives him the hand, and helps him up. That's some good sportsmanship right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 12-yard line. Fagerland back to pass, got his man, and wrapped up immediately.
Oregon not playing off the receivers tonight at all. They've really putting some pressure up on him.
DeAndre Burnell into another tackle along with John Kluss. 3rd and long here. No gain on the play. There's Fagerland back to pass once again. He lets it fly. He's got his man inside the 5-yard line.
That's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, just at the 5-yard line.
That's going to bring up 5. Well, that's close
4th
to
down.
4th and about 3.5, 4 yards.
4th and 3.
Well, here we go again. Oregon defense.
Watertown can't get a first down without scoring. It is possible. Now they'll bring it into a tight set. See what play they have lined up here. No wide receivers except in the slot. Now a man in motion. Fagerland looking, going right, scrambling. He's got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Goslings.
Well, they've been threatening all night.
Fagerland able to roll out of the pocket, and his receivers rolled with him.
Well, I tell you what, not that I'm almost excited for him, but I think if that one more drive ended with another interception there, somebody might end up pulling their hair out over there on the sidelines.
So Kujawski in to attempt the point after.
Well, the Oregon defense has been flirting with shutouts several of the last weeks. And to come up just short, a couple of them, one of them scored on the last play, actually extended because of a penalty a couple weeks ago against Milton.
Here's the kick from Kujowski. It's up and it's good. 9:12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oregon up 28, Watertown 7.
Well, on the Bills scoreboard there, Panthers still looking in pretty good shape, up by 3 touchdowns with just over 9 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Tonight's game scoreboard is brought to you by Bill's Food Center.
The billboard.
The billboard. I like it. Homecoming 2017. Dan, it kind of reminds me of the old homecoming when you were in high school. When was that? In the 40s or the 50s? 60s?
Right
90s.
about now, it feels like that. It definitely feels like that. Speaking of,
I'm guessing you had a mullet though. You did have a mullet,
no,
didn't you?
no mullet. No mullet. I had the kind of like the mop top type of look. Right? They look kind of feathered over just a tad.
The mop top. Yeah, that's how mine was too. Just kind of long.
Yeah. So a typical 80s hairdo, you know. But speaking of my alma mater, the University of Nebraska playing the Badgers
Tomorrow evening.
Yes. And I watched the Badgers fly out today. Wished them luck. They're not going to need it. Nebraska's horrible this year. I'll be the first to admit it.
So we got the hands team up for the Panthers, anticipating an onside kick here. Kujowski will let it fly. High end over end kick. Fielded from the 6-yard line by Zudi. No, excuse me. Relenthin. He'll bring it all the way up to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Well, our last, hopefully not our last home game of the year. We will get a playoff game in here, but our last regular season game here for the Panthers. And so I don't know if we'll get a chance to talk about it, but definitely some contenders for some all-conference, first-team all-conference,
Yeah, definitely
second-team all-conference.
Some deserving
mentions.
accolades here for the Panthers and the Panthers seniors.
So, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a whole host of Panther players, you know, receive those honors this year.
So here's Gerard under center. Phillips slips to the backfield. Hand off to Phillips. Tries to get to the right side. Now he cut it back in. Gain of 4 on the play. Excuse me, yeah, gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Inside 9 minutes to play.
Hey, it's still cracking me up. I'm looking down here. There's got to be at least a dozen of Phillips family members with Phillips jerseys on. That's great.
Long lost uncles coming in to see Cardell play his homecoming game.
Hey, it's homecoming, man.
I love it. I love it.
And I love the spirit there. That's got to be fun for him. They had a big old family dinner beforehand.
Zudi DiMaggio, hand off to Zudi. Tries to get to the outside, stiff arm. He'll cut it back in there, and it's going to be shy of the first down, but just by a yard or 2.
Have a little shout out to the Panthers offensive line tonight. They've really been given a good surge out there. Derek Skibbo is number 60. Connor Drake, number 64. Number 77, Colton Rich.
Colton Rich.
I always want to say Big and Rich. Like the old country music band when I see his name.
Sam Reynolds plays some offensive line tonight.
He has. But those guys have been really grinding and banging up on the front lines up there.
Here's the handoff to Zudi met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back.
They kind of sniffed that one out there.
Oregon's offensive team is
I think they're going to go
leading
for it.
to go for it. Oh, they're a little hesitant here. They better get the play in here very quickly. Yeah, now they're going to punt it away. That's the right thing to do right here, Dan.
They're up 21 points, so you got just under 6 minutes left, or excuse me, just under 7 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, you don't want to give him any short field at this point. Here's John Klaus back to punt. Goodman back to receive. High kick, not too long, but a nice high kick, and it takes the Oregon bounce to the right side. It'll be 1st and 10. Well, about a 30-yard net. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
I'll
for
make Watertown burn up some clock here. Like you said, there's no reason to give him a short field there. You know, although I know they really wanted to go for it on 4th and 1. I think more times than not, you're going to see that, but in this situation, the right call.
So Fagerland in the shotgun once again. Goodman to his right. Ball is snapped. Reynolds in there, putting pressure on him, and he'll overextend his receiver. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, Reynolds again was coming from that right side. It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I tell you what, he's really stepped his game up the last 2 or 3 weeks here. He's really played like a man on a mission.
Now they're going to move number 45 into the wide receiver.
Oh, look, the student section, they got their cell phones out just in case the lights go out again this week.
Oh. Clayton Goodman in the backfield. Here's the pass. Off the fingertips and intercepted again. Oregon comes back up with it. Is that Matt Kissling? It is.
It is.
Number 30, Johnny on the spot. Matt Kissling intercepted. Oregon takes over.
Ah, what a great play down there. There you go. You see it tipped, and he just dove just out of the outstretched fingers of number 15 for the Watertown there, Bridges.
There's another gentleman that we're going to see in a bunch of, only a sophomore, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore, Matt Kissling, number 30.
Now, Kissling plays like a senior down there. He plays with that confidence, and you don't see that a lot of times out of a kid that young. There's Zudi hitting the corner there.
Yeah, running off the left side there. Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Somebody might want to explain to Zudi they're trying to burn some clock. Don't run out of bounds.
Well, they gave it to him on the short side. What do you expect?
You got to cut that back into the field and take a hit, burn up some clock.
Speaking of Peter Panda, down on the field there, wearing his orange vest, doesn't want to get shot, it looks like. Peter Panda down there with the cheerleaders. I always thought that was you, Dan, but now since I've been doing the games and he's there, here's a reverse. To Phillips, another hard. On his feet. He's going to go to the house. Give that man a golden sombrero. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, baby. We got to see that replay.
Oh.
How about, there was some great moves by Phillips there. But how about this block? Okay, watch him.
The highlight has got to be this block.
Across.
He sets him up. Boom!
And then Phillips with a nice move and then skirts down the sideline.
Sideline. And the trifecta. The golden sombrero. Cardell Phillips on senior night. Homecoming.
You could hear that block, that hit that Gerard made. You could hear that up in the booth here.
That won't even hurt tomorrow. Here's the kick. Gets up, and it is good. 6 minutes left to play in the game. It's your Oregon Panthers 35 and the Watertown Goslings 7. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Well, Kean, I tell you what, that was impressive to say the least right there.
Absolutely. I guess they didn't tell anybody that they just wanted to burn the clock and go home. Oregon's offense had another mission.
When we talk about high-powered offenses in the Badger North or South conferences,
They're reading off the seniors.
Hey, there he is right there. You're right, he's got the blaze orange, the blaze orange vest on. It's not hunting season yet. And I'm pretty sure it's not legal to hunt panthers.
He says, I'm hunting wabbits. Here's Jack Hoffel to kick off. 6 minutes remains in the match. Picked up at the 6. Straight ahead. Still on his feet. Finally brought down just inside the 35. See where we mark it here.
Well, I think Watertown knew they were going to have a tough game tonight here. Thinking they were pretty evenly matched with the Panthers here, but homecoming, senior night. And I'll say this, if you were going to beat the Panthers tonight, they were going to have to score 40 points. And with the way the game started out, the weather, the turnovers, it just didn't look like it was in the cards for Watertown tonight and the Panthers. Well, I know we still got just under 5 minutes and 50-some seconds left to go in the game here, but looks like playoffs for the Panthers again this year.
And congratulations to Coach Kissling and his assistants and all these fine young gentlemen out there giving it their all on the football field.
Well, a couple of these seniors down here who got some significant playing time as sophomores, you know, they had a rough season there. It's been building. Knocked down again by Dylan Hine. No. Looked like Matumbo out there.
I'm gonna have to check out the basketball team this year. Dylan's doing blocks in the football season. I wonder what's gonna happen.
That's a second blocked pass that are knocked down of the game.
Wonder what's
He
gonna
needs to
happen
work
during
on that
season.
that finger wag like Matumbo has. No.
Not in my house. So 3rd and 4 now for the Goslings. 5:29 left to play in the game. Back to pass. Oh!
Hey.
Jack Summers, excuse me.
Summers is like everybody else has an interception tonight. I'd like one too.
And nobody in front of him too, so you know that was going, but not able to come up with it. So it's going to be 4th and short. 4th and 4 for the Goslings.
5 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the game here.
Got no choice but to go for it. Oregon's defense looking to hang on and get a turnover on downs. Here's Fagerlund, back to pass.
Here's Reynolds again, almost
put
got a
pressure
finger
on
on
him.
it.
And interception, he did the right thing.
Yes.
Even though he wanted it, and I don't think he meant it.
Look, don't pound the ground there, buddy. You didn't want to catch that. That had been just as good as a 30-yard punt.
He wanted the stat, but in reality, he didn't want that pick.
Subconsciously, he knew not to intercept that. There you go, you take a look. And I think he dropped it on purpose. We're gonna, you know what, even if he didn't, we're gonna say that he did.
Nolan Luckey, junior, so he'll be back.
I have a feeling Nolan Look's going to be the starting quarterback next year. He got a lot of reps early in the season here, playing that quarterback shuffle the first few weeks.
And Cedric just came on.
Yeah, but Cedric Gerard's like, I tell you what, this is my job, and he definitely earned it down there.
Here's the snap, handoff to DiMaggio. Met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. They're going to say he lost a yard. And Watertown's going to call their first time out.
Well, with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the game, your Oregon Panthers 35, Watertown Goslings 7. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
Sponsors, and thank you so much during this season. The Oregon Community Bank, Bill's Food Center, William R. Torres and Associates, or Stoughton Hospital and Urgent Care Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Maria's Pizza, Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor,
Yummy.
the Oregon School District, and the Oregon Chamber of Commerce.
Now there's the marching band is gone from their little section, but there we go. There's the Phillips family. Got all the white shirts on there. They got their own section there. There's got to be at least 10 of them rocking those shirts. I like it.
Speaking of Cardell Phillips, he'll run a line up to the far side to wide out, along with Carter Erickson to the near side here. Ryan Michik in the backfield for the Panthers. Hand off to Michik, straight up the gut. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and a gain of 1 besides that. Run of 3 yards.
Michik's like, hey, coach, we're up by 28.
How about a little something? Yes.
It's time for me to get in there and run the ball.
How about a little something for the effort? 3rd and 9 now for the Panthers.
Michik's had himself a fine career here in Oregon. Last several seasons, he's made a lot of big plays on the defensive side of the ball. Kid that plays with a lot of heart down there.
Let's see if this Oregon offensive line can hold here. We got Jaleel Turner to the near side. See if Gerard is gonna. Nope, he's gonna hand off to safe plate.
Zudi stayed in bounds this time. Pretty easy for Watertown to kind of gear up on that. If you look at that, there was 10 guys within a yard and a half of the line of scrimmage, and one guy about 8 yards off the ball just in case.
So 4th down.
And
Watertown will burn their other timeout.
Yeah, there's no quitting them down there, but this game is all but over with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Oregon rocking a 28-point lead. It's been quite a night, I tell you. Homecoming 2017. The kids were fired up. We had a ruckus crowd. We had rain the whole first half. Turnovers galore. Well, for Watertown, turnovers galore. Knock on wood here. Panthers yet to turn the ball over tonight.
And heads off to our crew again once tonight, doing a yeoman's job in this weather, in weather conditions. Here's John Klaus now back to punt, trying to pit the Goslings back. Nice kick. It's going to be in
towards the corner, right out of bounds.
5-yard line. Let's see how far he goes.
Klaus' second punt to go inside the 5-yard, right around the 5-yard line tonight. Beautiful punt.
See if there's any substitution here late in the 4th quarter. Doesn't appear to be. Dan, do you see anybody else?
I think we got a bunch of guys coming out there. I just saw Turner come off the field.
Number 15 into the game is Ian Ganchert for the Panthers.
I'm gonna find out if there's any more Turner boys out there. I'm gonna miss seeing a Turner wearing that number 13.
Back to pass. He's got number 45. Enough for a first down. Daniel Denault.
Summers with a nice tackle in the open field there.
Just under 4 minutes left to play here at Homecoming 2017. Kean McCauley, along with Dan Dean.
How about a shout out to Ron Novinska? This field is held up immaculately with this wet weather.
Absolutely. Incomplete pass. Nice finish on the play there by number 34.
Yeah, Hayden Bell. He was right on him right there, step for step.
Another senior.
3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here. Substitutions coming in. There's number 56, Cole Zander, coming in to play a little defensive line.
Fagerland in the shotgun once again. 4 wide receiver set. Back to pass. A lot of pressure.
Oh,
A little tall that time.
yeah, and I tell you what, Reynolds again, just putting some serious pressure.
Into the ball game now, number 80 for Oregon, Noah Anders, another 6'6" senior, getting an opportunity to play a little DB. 3rd and 10. Sam Reynolds coming from the right side. You know he's going to put some pressure on here now. Nice swim move. Incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down and a judgment call here. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt it away and not make it so easy for the Panthers.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the game here. And Phillips, you know what? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if there's ever a time for him to return a punt, this might be it.
Yeah. Paul Kajowski back to punt.
He's already got the golden sombrero with the hat trick with the 3 touchdowns. Well, what is 4?
Quadruply. There's a snap. Almost blocked there by number 72, and we're going to let it bounce. Takes a Watertown bounce inside the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Panthers from their own 27.
Ends up being a 50-some-yard punt there.
The hotline.
Well, you don't want that hotline going off.
So Nolan Look's going to go under center. Cedric Gerard, homecoming king. His night is through. Nice job, Cedric. Congratulations on your win. Here comes Nolan Look, the future for the Oregon Panthers. Number 9. 6 foot, 155-pound junior. He'll go under center. Man in motion. Hand off to Michek. Gain of a half a yard on the play. Into the ball game for the Oregon Panthers is number 20, Ben Adams, 5'9" junior.
Well, Ben got a few carries a couple games ago. He's out wide receiver. Michek's in that backfield. He's looking for a hard carry here.
He'd love to be able to break a couple of tackles. Hand off to
there he is.
Ryan Meekum. We got a looks like
we're gonna get a holding call.
Yeah.
Michek. Potato. And they're gonna walk off 10 yards. Well, it's been a fun night here. There we are. We're in the dark booth. Look at us. And you can't see us. You can see everybody on either side of us.
Well, it's a good thing because, as you know, Dan and I have a face for radio.
They say the lights are on, but nobody's home. I don't know what that means, but...
Well, what did Dandy Down used to sing? Turn out the lights. The party's over.
Hey, what'd you do with the money?
I spent it on piano lessons. Here's number 25. eBay is able to break a tackle, and just leveled. Nice run there by Damian Johnson. 5'10" sophomore, future of the Panthers. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 5. Oregon deciding what they want to do here. I think they're going to end up burning a timeout.
What you think?
Watertown burned out their last timeout. So
2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the game here.
Yeah.
How about one more look at the seniors lined up down here? Not the actual seniors, but they're there.
Oh, they're not the actual seniors?
Yeah, they're Burlington. Yep. Yeah, Yeah, they're looking good, man. Looking good down there. I didn't realize Cole Zander had such a barrel chest down there. And look at Mills there, Reynolds.
Turner does too. Turner's got a barrel chest. Number 13.
Now Wanabo, he definitely is a barrel-chested young man. There's Dylan Hine there, number 88. Michek.
I have not heard yet whether or not Wanabo is going to be able to return this year or not. Dan, have you heard anything?
I have not. I'm hopeful.
Here's
There's
John
Kloss.
Nice high end over end kick. Fielded at the 38. Tackled by 13, Jaleel Turner, along with number 34, Hayden Bell.
Well, it's been a fun game. Hey, knock on some wood yet, but we didn't have no light outages tonight. No errant sprinkler malfunctions. No black cats or streakers running across the field. It feels almost boring tonight. But I tell you what's not boring. The Oregon Panthers throwing up 35 points here on homecoming 2017.
I think that's going to put the average. Isn't their average over 20 points a game this year, Dan?
They're up close to 30 points
30
a
points
game.
a game, yeah. Here's the Gosling. Hand off to Goodman, over on the right tackle. Not able to make the tackle, and finally brought down by number 10, Jack Summers.
Minute 48 left to go in the game here.
Jack Summers, another senior here for the Panthers. Fagerland able to complete his pass. All the way up close to the first down. I imagine they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, it looks like he's there. They're waving him forward. So the Panthers going to be in the playoffs. They secure a spot tonight. Hopefully with the win next week against Monroe, might even get a home game. It's been a while since we've had one of those.
Goodman still on his feet, grinding down there close to the first down.
Just a reminder down there, the two of Oregon's 3 losses came to undefeated teams. And they're playing tonight. We don't have an update for you, but Wanakee and Stoughton, or not Wanakee, Monona Grove and Stoughton. And both of those games, the Panthers, played well. Should have beat Stoughton.
Hand off to Goodman, a nice job there by number 76.
And they're like a biting sow.
Oscar Rees. Reyes, a 6'1 senior, getting some playing time here at the end of the game. Tackled for a loss. Nice job, Oscar. Here's Fagerland, just under 30. Back to pass. He's got a man and a good reception. Still on his feet. Finally brought down by the pride of the Panthers.
Hard hit there. And I just got an update. Monona Grove up 42-28. Right close to the end of the third quarter. And so MG is up on Stoughton, a battle of the unbeatens, probably for the conference title.
Here's a good reception, still on his feet. He's going to make the goal line. He's going to be short. He was able to get a first down. Are they going to stop the clock and remark?
They are going to be first and goal from the
first and goal. 5 seconds left to play in the game, and they're gonna
spike it with 2 seconds left. Well, I tell you what, the Panthers, they played their hearts out tonight. Great victory.
It's a victory they'll remember their whole lives. Homecoming 2017 as seniors.
And I think they're excited. They know they're going to the playoffs now. And
a bad snap just like that, and they're not going to score.
That's a fitting way to end the game with a swarm of Panthers in there for a sack.
And the Oregon replacement's able to make a couple of really nice plays to end the game. So homecoming 2017 comes to an end.
And what a game tonight.
Your Oregon Panthers 35 and the Watertown Goslings 7.
Well, I got an update on that Monona Grove game. 49-35 at the end of 3 quarters. So you talk about a shootout.
Yeah, that's going to go down.
Holy smokes.
That's going to go down to the end there, and I'm guessing, are they playing in Monona?
They are.
Yeah.
They are. But your Oregon Panthers tonight secure a spot in the WIAA playoffs with the win here. And one more week left during the regular season. Next week they travel down to Monroe. And, you know, Monroe always plays the Panthers tough, especially in Monroe. And first time playing Watertown in that I can remember. And, you know, they're new to the conference.
Yep, new to the conference.
And so it's maybe the beginning of a good rivalry here with Watertown.
Absolutely. So before the end of the night here, we want to remind you, OCAmedia reminds you to please support our sponsors, the Oregon Community Bank, Bill's Food Center, William R. Torst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital and Urgent Care Clinic, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Maria's Pizza, Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor, the Oregon School District, and the Oregon Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, there you go, Coach Kissling and the coaching staff talking to the boys after the game. I'm sure he's saying, behave yourselves tonight. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Make sure that you are in good standing. We got playoffs coming up. You guys have done a fine job tonight.
Yeah, a little bit differently. When I was in high school, we always had the dance immediately following the football game, and now they have a night to relax and get cleaned up and just spend some time with their team. And then tomorrow night will be the homecoming dance.
Well, shout out to all the seniors here. Senior night, homecoming night, and they put on a performance here. And don't kid yourselves, Watertown, a good team, and one of the higher scoring teams in the conference too. They're averaging almost 30 points a game also. And people thought this was going to be a bit of a shootout tonight, and Oregon defense had something to say about that with 6 turnovers tonight, and the offense not turning the ball over once. So you want to talk about some great play, good special teams play. And shout out to the defense and also the offense tonight. On both sides of the ball, they really put on a performance here.
Absolutely, and once again, we'd like to thank the crew here at OCAmedia. Did another fine job on the field and both up in the booth here and behind the scenes. We appreciate it, and for everything that you do for us, as Dan and I, the announcers.
Yeah, I brought some pizzas tonight. It's the least I could do for these guys. They're down here working hard, putting on a great broadcast for everybody at home, and I tip our hats to them. I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. I put up our broadcast against any of the major networks in the area that do high school football games. These guys do a phenomenal job. We got great camera angles, we got instant replays, we got great production work, and it's a fine performance by these guys also. So hopefully we'll get a chance to broadcast you live a playoff game, but if not, you know, it's been a fun season, Ken.
Absolutely.
And these boys have played great, and there's Cardell Phillips giving a little cheese to the camera there.
Yeah, one thing you're going to see here now, I believe these guys are going to line up and slap some hands as they come through.
Connor Drake.
Not totally as a team, I guess. Okay. So, homecoming 2017, your final score, Oregon 35, Watertown 7. For Kean McCauley and Dan Dean, you're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
This is a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. This program is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank. Feel good banking. William R. Torhorst and Associates. Your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care, close to home. Maria's Pizza, a little slice of Italy right here in Oregon. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonAthleticBoosters.com for details. OCAmedia wishes to thank the Oregon School District for its ongoing support. Bill's Food Center, providing southern Wisconsin with quality products, great customer service, and a warm welcome since 1978. And Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor, Texas-style barbecue in our backyard. Send us your game day photos using hashtag OCAGameDay. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at OCAmedia.com. Watch all of our coverage on our YouTube channel. Just visit us at OCAmedia.com.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improve the financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
At Stoughton Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Services, we know the value of teamwork and will provide you the personalized care you need for a successful recovery with 2 convenient locations. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home.